What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is JR with the JR Wisdom channel. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. So with that being said, let's hop right into it. So I know you guys have seen this story already, but I figured I'd give my take on it because reading the comments and reading different things, I posted a story earlier, and this is something that I have mixed feelings on, but let's go ahead and get into it. So you guys all know PJ Washington. He got drafted to the Hornets back in 2019, he used to play for Kentucky. And you guys also know Brittany Renner, bundle of Brittany. You know, she's like the new upcoming superhead, so to speak. You know, she did a tell-all book, you know, similar to Superhead, Karen Steffens, or Corinne, however you want to pronounce it. And Carmen, I think that's her name. Carmen, that's Nas's baby mama. So with this whole thing, we got a young guy, basically they just broke up. PJ and Brittany just broke up. And in the situation, they only knew each other for a year. They just announced their relationship, I believe, this past March. And like I said, they've been together a year. And at the same time, them announcing that they've been together in this relationship, basically they announced that they are pregnant. And she had a child, I think within a couple months. They had a son, May, which is a couple months later. So now here we are, early August. This actually happened a few days ago, where basically there's a split. There's trouble going on here, obviously. And he's putting out, you know, they're tweeting back and forth. You can't even say it's subliminal at this point, guys, because they're throwing out these different things. People are attacking him. People are supporting him. People are attacking her, so to speak, saying that's cold-blooded what she did. Because at the end of the day, this girl is like 7 years, well, this woman is like 7 years older than this guy. She's been basically, I guess, quote unquote, grooming him, as they say, since he was an 18-year-old back when he was playing for Kentucky. And then he got drafted. Now here he is, this star player, and she's after him. So on one hand, I look at it like this. So this is a young guy. His father played basketball. You're in college. You went to college, so you know how it goes in terms of you have access to pretty much whatever woman you want in college, and as far as that goes. Now you have a celebrity, quote unquote, IG model or Instagram celebrity, whatever you want to call it. She's showing you attention, and she's a professional. This woman is experienced. She's walked in all these circles, dealt with guys from Drake to Trey Songz, Colin Kaepernick, Little Uzi Vert, all these guys, and she even brags about it. And you know, here's a clip right here. You guys can check it out, what she's talking about.
My favorite basketball team is whatever NBA player I'm fucking.
So I'm just like, come on, man. You have to know, he had to have known at some point that this woman has been around. You can do your research, a quick Google, to see what she's up to. But at the end of the day, once again, this guy is young. He's getting this attention. She put that thing on him, laid it down on him, and had him open from there. Same thing in the NBA. You got access to all these women, dude. But this woman made you feel special from a certain point, and you ended up, you know, giving her one of the greatest things you can give a woman, is your seed. And when you're at this point in your life or in your career, and you're worth, you know, millions, hundreds of thousands, maybe at this point, I don't know what your contract is exactly, but millions or potential millions, you just giving that away. And you can see, obviously, within a few months, you guys break up. Now, not to say things like this don't happen, where they won't get back together in situations like this. It may happen. But for the most part, you already know this girl is for the streets, bro. This girl is for the streets. So somebody should have, you know, pulled your coattail, pulled your collar, been like, yo, don't do that. Even your father should have been like, yo, this is not a good look for you. You know, we've seen pictures with, family pictures together, them doing all this. But I can say at that young age, you're very impressionable. Not to say you know, it's not like the average guy. This guy has that, you know, in his position that he's in, you having access to women, but you just got love struck. You felt that you could change this girl, which a lot of you guys fall victim to this whole thing, thinking that you can change a woman, even though you know she's been with all these other guys. Now, in this case, the body count is definitely, you're aware of the body count. I have so many of you guys try to argue me down in the comments about body count. In this case, this is definitely a case of body count. People, your contemporaries, have been with this woman. This is a case of you should smash and dash, not shoot the club up. But you shot the club up, and next 18 plus years, you're raising your son or trying to raise your son with this woman who is going to move on to the next. Because at the end of the day, when these women get in this industry, a lot of times they lose their soul. And it's just an attention thing. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's an attention thing and what she can get out of the deal. You know, she's got a filthy mouth. She be saying some crazy stuff. It's all about attention, to building her brand, so on and so forth. And even with this going on, you know what I mean? So you putting up all these heartbreaking things about she used you, you knew she was fake, and so on and so forth. Man, you 22 years old, man. You got your whole life ahead of you. This woman's 29 at this point, even though she has a fan base. You got to keep this thing in mind. So at the end of the day, yes, he is, as a youth, being turned out and naive. But at the same time, man, there's no way that you couldn't have known this woman's history. And to be brokenhearted about what's going on and the fact that you had a baby with this woman, that several dudes done shot the club up already, you got to think, man. So ultimately, there is no excuse. No excuse. I tried to use that earlier, not try to use it, but I try to not even sympathize. I try to understand how this can happen. But you're not the average guy. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely not the average guy. PJ is not the average guy. All right. It's not like a high school kid right now. This is a grown guy who has had access to, you know, more women than the average guy would have access to. But it just goes to show at the end of the day, man, guys like this need mentors. Definitely somebody should have pulled his coattail and mentored the guy, even his father. But what we all must realize, you can talk to somebody till they're blue in the face. And I don't even want to say the heart wants what the heart wants. You know, the little man wants what the little man wants. And that's got to be it, man. You're chasing a feeling. You're chasing a product. And at the end of the day, you may end up paying for it, man. So with that being said, man, let me know you guys' thoughts. That's my thoughts on the whole situation. That's why I posted that earlier. And we'll see what you guys got to say, man. I'm interested in hearing what do you think that there's any way that this could have happened if he wasn't who he was? Like if he was just a normal Joe. So leave your comments below, man. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you want to book a one-on-one with yours truly, hit me up on Calendly. Check me out on my website, jrosswriting.com. You'll see below in the Wibbia toolbar, you'll see all my shirts. Make sure you guys pick up one of those shirts in the merch as well. And with that being said, peace be upon you all. And I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.